Genghis Khan, a name synonymous with power, conquest, and the largest contiguous land empire in history. Yet, behind this legendary figure stood a force often overlooked: his daughters. These women, born into a world of boundless ambition and fierce loyalty, were far more than princesses confined to silken tents. They were strategists, diplomats, and leaders in their own right, wielding influence that extended far beyond the traditional roles ascribed to women of their time. The Mongol Empire, forged in the fires of the steppes, was built not only on military might, but also on strategic alliances and cunning diplomacy. It was in these arenas that Genghis Khan's daughters truly flourished. Often entrusted with governing vast territories and negotiating crucial treaties, they played pivotal roles in solidifying the empire's foundations and expanding its reach. Through strategic marriages, they forged alliances that strengthened the empire's political landscape. As governors, they administered vast regions, ensuring stability and efficient governance. In military leadership, they commanded troops and orchestrated campaigns that expanded the empire's borders. Their stories, however, are often shrouded in obscurity, eclipsed by the dominant narratives centered on their father and brothers. Uncovering the true extent of their influence requires us to delve deeper, to peel back the layers of history and confront the inherent biases that have long silenced their voices. By exploring the lives of these remarkable women, we gain a more nuanced understanding of the Mongol Empire and the often unsung forces that shaped its destiny. This is their story, the story of the daughters of Genghis Khan. The Mongol Empire, a force that reshaped the map of the world, was no monolith. Its vastness encompassed a multitude of cultures, traditions, and societal structures. While Mongol society in general afforded women greater freedoms than many of their contemporaries, their stories have often been relegated to the footnotes of history. This is particularly true for the daughters of Genghis Khan. To comprehend their influence, we must first discard preconceived notions about women in positions of power. These women were not exceptions to the rule. They were products of a culture that recognized and utilized the capabilities of all its members. Genghis Khan himself valued intelligence and loyalty above all else, regardless of gender. He understood that true power lay not only in brute force, but also in strategic thinking and political maneuvering, areas where his daughters excelled. Their power was often exercised subtly through carefully cultivated networks of influence and whispered advice in the ears of kings and khans. They negotiated peace treaties, brokered marriages to cement alliances, and even led armies into battle when necessary. Their stories are not always documented in grand narratives of conquest, but they are woven into the very fabric of the empire's rise to power. Reconstructing the lives of Genghis Khan's daughters is a task fraught with challenges. Historical sources, often penned from a patriarchal perspective, tend to focus on the exploits of men, relegating women to the sidelines. Chroniclers of the time were more likely to record the lineage and marriages of the daughters, rather than their individual achievements or political acumen. Furthermore, many primary sources from the Mongol Empire itself were lost to time, destroyed in conflicts, or simply disintegrated due to the nomadic lifestyle of its people. The accounts that do survive are often fragmented, requiring careful analysis and interpretation to piece together the lives of these women. Despite these obstacles, historians have begun to unearth tantalizing glimpses into the lives of these powerful women. By piecing together fragmented chronicles, analyzing diplomatic correspondences, and studying the genealogies of Mongol nobility, a clearer picture of their influence is slowly emerging. It is a picture that challenges traditional narratives and sheds light on a fascinating, often overlooked aspect of Mongol history. Alaqai-beki was one of Genghis Khan's daughters who played a significant role in the administration of the Mongol Empire. She was appointed as the ruler of the Untold tribe and was instrumental in maintaining the loyalty of the tribe to the Mongol Empire. Her diplomatic skills and leadership were crucial in securing the western borders of the empire. Alaqai-beki's appointment was not merely a ceremonial gesture, it was a strategic decision that underscored her capabilities. She deftly navigated the complex web of tribal politics and alliances, ensuring that the Untold tribe remained a steadfast ally. Her efforts in diplomacy helped to fortify the empire's western frontiers, safeguarding them against potential threats and fostering stability. Through her governance, Alaqai-beki exemplified the often overlooked prowess of Genghis Khan's daughters in political and military affairs. Al-Altun, also known as Al-Altun-beki, was a daughter of Genghis Khan who was married off to the leader of the Uyghur Turks. Her marriage secured an alliance with the Uyghurs, valuable allies in the Mongol conquests. Al-Altun's role as a diplomatic bridge was essential in expanding the empire's influence. She facilitated the integration of Uyghur administrative practices into Mongol governance. This enriched the Mongol Empire with new cultural and intellectual resources. Al-Altun's story exemplifies the strategic use of marriage alliances in Mongol diplomacy and highlights the significant roles played by Genghis Khan's daughters in maintaining critical relationships. Her contributions were instrumental in the successful expansion of the Mongol Empire, demonstrating the indispensable impact of the women in Genghis Khan's lineage. Checheyigen, another daughter of Genghis Khan, was married to the leader of the Oirat tribe. Her marriage helped to secure the loyalty of the Oirats, who were important allies in the Mongol military campaigns. Checheyigen's influence and diplomatic efforts were key in maintaining the unity and strength of the Mongol Empire. Through her strategic marriage, Checheyigen not only reinforced the political and military alliances, but also played a crucial role in the integration of the Oirat tribe into the Mongol Empire. Her ability to navigate the complexities of tribal politics and foster cooperation among different factions was instrumental in the empire's expansion. Checheyigen's story underscores the vital contributions of Genghis Khan's daughters in the broader context of Mongol diplomacy and governance. Her legacy is a testament to the power and influence wielded by the women of the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan's daughters, Alaqai-beki, Checheyigen, Tumalun, and Al-Altun, played crucial roles in expanding the Mongol Empire. Their stories, often overshadowed by the tales of their male counterparts, serve as a testament to the pivotal roles women played in shaping history. The daughters of the Mongol Empire, though frequently overlooked, left an indelible mark on their world. Their diplomatic marriages forged alliances across continents, subtly weaving their influence through the fabric of medieval politics. As we further examine into the history, it becomes crucial to honor these women, not merely as footnotes, but as key players who shaped the geopolitical landscape of their time. Their stories, rich with intrigue and resilience, deserve to be celebrated and remembered. The enduring legacy of the daughters of the Mongol Empire continues to inspire us today. Their strength and savvy remind us of the powerful impact women can have, even in times and places where their roles are severely restricted. So, how do we connect all of this philosophically? Well, in this chapter, we will explore just that, the philosophical connections between Genghis Khan and his daughters, exploring the political and strategic philosophies that underpinned the Mongol Empire's reign. It highlights how their influence extended beyond mere conquests, shaping the very fabric of Mongol governance and strategy. Genghis Khan, known for his unparalleled military prowess, also possessed a deep understanding of governance and diplomacy. His daughters, educated in these philosophies, became extensions of his vision. Through their strategic marriages and diplomatic missions, they implemented and expanded upon the foundations laid by their father. They were not just passive players, but active architects of the empire's enduring legacy. The political acumen of Genghis Khan's daughters was instrumental in stabilizing and governing vast territories. Their influence is seen in the administrative practices that allowed the Mongol Empire to thrive long after their father's death. By weaving their stories into the broader narrative of the Mongol Empire, we gain a fuller understanding of how women played crucial roles in shaping one of history's greatest empires. The philosophical connections between Genghis Khan and his daughters remind us that the legacy of an empire is not just in its conquests, but in the enduring principles and governance that sustain it. I bet you didn't know how the stories of Genghis Khan's daughters can be used in real-time philosophical debates. In this chapter, we will explore the philosophical connections between Genghis Khan and his daughters. Their leadership, strategies, and influence can be applied to modern-day philosophical debates. By examining their actions, we can draw parallels to contemporary issues such as gender equality and leadership ethics. Consider the leadership ethics of Genghis Khan's daughters. Their ability to navigate political landscapes and broker peace through strategic marriages can be seen as early examples of women exercising diplomatic power. This challenges the modern narrative that leadership is inherently masculine, urging us to reevaluate how we perceive female leaders today. Their stories shed light on the ongoing struggle for gender equality. Join the conversation and use the insights gained from this chapter to enrich your understanding and contribute to meaningful dialogues. Once again, once more, we thank you for joining us on a trip down memory lane into the annals of history, and better yet, how this history connects to the great thinkers of the world. Today, that category belongs to the daughters of the Mongol Empire and the significant and crucial roles these daughters played in keeping the dream alive. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Philosophical Flicks. And until then, take care of everything you love, including yourself.